day right around 5 o'clock, 5:15-ish Eastern time, every single day, except, well, if I'm traveling or something, which is the case on one of the days coming up. But we will we'll figure it out then and maybe do it after our morning live show. But anyways, and maybe on the weekends and if there's game schedule. But what we're going to do is every day we're just going to make 3 picks on this show, or 2 picks and a parlay, or however the case may be, but props, whatever. We'll figure it out. We're just going to make 3 picks on this show every day. We're going to go over 3 different aspects of our betting tools. We'll do 2 from one site and 1 from the other. And we'll just go from there every single day. I think this is going to be fun. I think, if you guys watch my 7 free picks in just 5 minutes, you certainly know that these betting tools are the real deal, legitimate, and, they have been paying off in a big way. So, hopefully you guys have jumped on board and checked them out. I put a link to the betting tools in the description, and this way you guys can follow right along with me. But I know this is a new show, so I'm not expecting a ton of people to tune into the first one. But I think as we start winning, as usually the case may be, we will have plenty of people. But we'll give everybody during these shows maybe 2 minutes to join us at the beginning. Of course, the best way to know is to sign up for notifications. Also, like I said, the show will be around 5 o'clock or 5:15-ish every day, except we'll figure out when the early starts are, like for the tournaments later on this week, and of course on the weekends. But if you subscribe to our channel, get the notifications. Of course, smash that like button. It helps us a little bit when you do that. But anyways, we're about 2 minutes in, so that means time to get to the picks. We'll just go to the free betting tools. So to get to the betting tools on our websites, you just go at pickdogs.com. You just go to pickdogs. Right here at the top, it says betting tools. And then over at sportschatplace.com, you go to the top here, and it says betting tools, just a different spot for it. Of course, our betting tools are 100% free, and I know you guys will absolutely love them. But today we'll just start with one from pickdogs.com. There's different tools up across the top, biggest dogs and upcoming dogs. There's dog parlays. Of course, there's dog streaks, dog drops, and then other tools where we're looking at dogs' angles, profitable dogs, prop bets involving underdogs, and biggest dog upsets. At PickDogs, all of the tools are geared towards the underdog, while at sportschatplace.com, it's A to Z betting tools. It doesn't matter if it's an underdog or a favorite. But anyways, we will look for PickDogs. Let's just go to the dog streaks. Well, we have a little bit of an issue here because the Utah Jazz earlier were dogs where they excel, and now they're favorites. So that has flipped. So if you didn't get your bet in early on the line, well, now the data from that has changed. But what we'll do here is we'll just look at the dog streaks, and let's just pick a random one out and give pick number 1. The LA Clippers have covered the spread as road underdogs versus the Eastern Conference 5 times. Here they are, 7.5-point dogs against the LA Clippers. Pick number 1 of our show. We're going to take the Los Angeles Clippers plus the 7.5. We used the dog streaks to come to this pick. Okay, so pick number 1. For pick number 2, we'll go to Sports Chat Place. We'll do a player prop. So those of you not familiar with our player props, you just go here to players. We'll go to the NBA because the NHL just has 1 game today. We'll click on the NBA players prop. So here's the injury list for today. This was updated an hour ago. Our injuries, we don't just tell you to just rely on our injuries. We tell you when they were last updated. And ours were updated an hour ago. The more updates there are, the faster this updates. It just means the last injury to hit the list have hit it. We have a question. Are these picks reliable? Well, have you been watching my 7 free picks in just 5 minutes? Can you include write-ups in the player prop? No, we can't. These are betting tools. These are not write-ups and picks. These are betting tools, is what they are. But we will have player prop write-ups. Those are coming on the way. But anyways, let's get to it. for player props, we go to the NBA, and no props are available. So that means that it's doing an update of the system. And if we check back in a little bit, it will come out. We'll just go to a different tool. Wow, this might not be the best time to do that. That was kind of a flop. But we will go to, we'll do a parlay, and we'll just go to, I don't know, 5-team parlay. We will just do a basketball parlay, and we'll spread money line or total. We're fine with any of them. And here's our parlay. It is the Denver Nuggets plus 2.5. It's saying that the Nuggets have covered the spread in each of their last 7 road games against a team that held a winning record. We'll go with the Golden State Warriors minus 12. The Wizards have failed to cover the spread in each of their 11 games against the West. We will go with the Clippers. Each of the last 8 road games have gone beyond the total, have gone under the total. The Timberwolves have covered the spread in each of their last 6 games against the Spurs. So it's the Timberwolves on that one. And our last pick of the parlay, the Utah Jazz have won each of their last 19 home games against the Milwaukee Bucks. So that would be our parlay for today. $10 pays $235. That is 23.5 to 1 on your money. So not bad on that. And for our last pick for today's show, we'll go to the angles. And this one, we'll just go to the most profitable angle for the NBA. And we'll look at the last 30 days. This is what I like to do, is look at the last month. The most profitable angles are road interconference, and West on the road versus the East, and the East on the road versus the West. These are all hitting at 62.5%. Let's just take the road interconference, since that kind of covers all the bases. And wow, we've got a lot of choices here. I'll just pick in the middle here. I'll just take the Portland Trailblazers here against the Atlanta Hawks at plus 13.5. I just randomly took that one. So you see how many of them fit this angle today, and you can see the past performance of this angle hitting at 62.5%, and a lot of it has been recently. So these are the last 10 games. You can go, when you hit view more, it'll take you further back and further back and further back, as far back as you want to go. But you can see road interconference. And like I said, our pick there was the Portland Trailblazers. So our 3 picks for today, we took the Portland Trailblazers. We had a 5-team parlay, which you can go back and check the screenshot. And then our pick here was the Los Angeles Clippers plus the 7.5. That's our 3 free picks from using our betting tools. Of course, we've got links in the description. You guys can check out the betting tools for yourself. You can see there's hundreds of picks, literally, that we've glossed over, plus those player props, which should be generating shortly. Find out from the guys exactly what the time is on that they click back and forth like that. But anyways, this is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. We're going to do this betting tool show every day. We're going to keep it quick. But let's get on some winners. Be sure to check out those tools every day. They are fire.